What's up, everyone? I am Ernest Dove. This is the New York Mets Dove Report. Wanted to give another update, some information on the minor league system for the New York Mets heading into these soon to be opening days for all the minor league teams. Want to start giving some thoughts, intel, insight, source reports on what to expect as the season kicks off for all the affiliates. There's going to be some injury stuff as well. We're going to have to be on the lookout for which guys get placed on the IL and for how long. But I also want to get into some of the other stuff. Depth. The Mets have a ton of depth now in the farm system, top to bottom, which means, as I posted on social media, the expectation is there's going to be a lot of guys repeating levels, specifically the pitching prospects. And I'm talking top 30-ish ranked prospects. They're going to be repeating levels from high A, double A. They're going to have to go back there due to the depth. And also, while we wait on guys, decisions to make, maybe even guys like Kimbrel, Carl Edwards Jr., some of the other guys, just to determine fully where they're going to be. Are they all going to accept certain assignments to Syracuse? That's some of the stuff that's going to trickle down. So you're going to see some of the top pitching prospects in the Mets organization in the double A rotation rather than at Syracuse. Some of the upper minors guys that I am aware of, I do expect to see Jack Wenninger in the opening day Syracuse rotation. I also do expect Ryan Lambert to break camp as a reliever, strong, high leverage pen arm for the Syracuse Mets. But again, expectations, some of the top names that you've heard about with arms, you're going to see them again, at least for a little bit, in Binghamton. Even on the flip side, for the batting and hitting wise, you may see a couple of young prospects get pushed up to another levels. I'm not saying Elian Pena at this point, don't have confirmation where he's starting, but there's going to be a couple of other young, talented prospects. They're going to get pushed, specifically because of guys that I announced like Mitch Voigt, Jimenez. They're going to be starting off in Brooklyn. I believe Colin Houck will also be in Brooklyn. So with some of the infielders being kind of grouped up in Brooklyn, you're going to see some other guys kind of get pushed up. But again, some of the arms now are going to be repeating even from high A. Be on the lookout for some talented guys there. More of the upper minor stuff, as I reported in spring training. Christian Scott told me, among other things, they are planning on building his arm strength as a starter, so I would expect him to be in the Syracuse Mets rotation. It's also my understanding, knock on wood, Christian Scott is not really at a very set, concrete cap of innings this season. So as of now, he expects to have a normal starting rotation minor league season. That's really good news, obviously, for Scott and also for Mets fans because he's a super, super talented guy. Some of the other prospects, even from camp, that I've been telling you guys about for the season, I do have an expectation based on what he told me that Chris Suero should continue to be a kind of a utility player, even though he's now seen, honestly, as the top catching prospect in the Mets organization. I do continue to expect to see Chris Suero also playing left field, maybe get some first base time, all three during the minor league season. Some of the other guys, again, the younger players, I've been hearing really good things about Giovanni Rodriguez, the young catcher. I'm really hoping things work out well, obviously, for him. You guys obviously, of course, know all spring about my reporting, and everyone's reporting on A.J. Ewing, who the hitting coach told me even early in the offseason, I'm expecting a breakout season from A.J. Ewing. Didn't realize it was going to happen in spring training, but expect it to continue at the AA level. But I'm curious with A.J. Ewing, will he continue to play center field as well as second base? I want to see in this season how many reps does he get in the infield, because again, he may still have a future there as well as an option, depending on where Mets want to go, near future, long future, at the center field position. That's some of the information I have so far. Also, got to mention again now, something to look for as the rosters start getting announced for all the minor league affiliates. That's when we're going to start finding out who's getting placed on the IL. I do have some concerns. I've been reporting on some guys like RJ Gordon, so I'm curious to see how many other talented young arms are unfortunately going to break camp on the IL. That's also going to start making room for other guys who start repeating. They may start getting pushed up very fast from there. I'm going to continue to update you guys every single day at this point, every week. I'm already working out a structure to start interviewing minor league players, so be on the lookout for that very soon. I'll continue these videos. I'll see you guys next time.